Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home of the New Mexico State Aggies, and we have a showdown coming up in the land of enchantment. And the Blue Hens will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So New Mexico State's offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Blue Hens offense has the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the For right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back on the option to give. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. The Blue Hens will move the sticks from the 30-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fine play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. To throw, it's Cutler. Looking to the big tight end. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's chat about New Mexico State. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, he's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Blue Hens lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Breaks into the open. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The toss sweep to the right. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. The Blue Hens line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the ground, good for the 1st down with the give to the tight end. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. And the Blue Hens will try to convert on 4th down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Release by the QB. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running the red zone. It's Silver. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Send the tight end in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Back to throw, it's Cutler. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Breaks the tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Wide open spaces. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here. Only called on one time in that loss last week. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with the lone back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Cutler. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback running on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Cutler. Going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the 1st half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Turns it loose deep. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Looking for the goal line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying going to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get outside. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Running to Green.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Blue Hens started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it down to the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking downfield, it's Cutler. That's reeled in, it's Williams. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Rides to back and leaves it. Can't get him to the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They've got him in the backfield, and that will be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. But a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The give to the tailback. Finds a little space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Cutler. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got him downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He'll keep it himself. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. The Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got his man on the right. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the Blue Hens get enough for the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here comes the field goal unit. No need to look right or left, just kick it right down the middle for the game. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play, but you